All right, hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And on today's video, we'll be talking about the Big 12 Conference. And that's coming up right after this. Welcome to Just Justin. I am Justin, and today, yes, we're going to be talking about the Big 12. Today is September the 22nd of 2023, and tomorrow marks the first week of Big 12 play, except for two teams. I'll talk about that in a little bit. So what is the Big 12? All right, so in 1996, they started playing. However, in 1994, I have some notes right here, the Big 8 combined with 4 teams from the Southwest Conference. And those teams were the University of Colorado, part of the Big 8, Iowa State, University of Kansas, Kansas State, University of Missouri, University of Nebraska, University of Oklahoma, and Oklahoma State. Okay, so those were the teams in the Big 8. And in the Southwest Division, we had Baylor, Texas Tech, Texas, and Texas A&M. So those were the original members of the Big 12, and they started playing as the Big 12 Conference in 1996. So the Big 12 is a Power 5 school. So we have the ACC, Atlantic Coast Conference, the SEC, the Big 10, the Big 12, and the Pac-10. Okay, the 5 big conference schools. Those are the ones who determine, the college playoffs and stuff like that. So back in 1996, they started playing and they started, making some big progress. Okay, so the Big 12 those founding members didn't last very long. So if we take it, like Colorado, they went to the Pac-12. Iowa went to the Big 10. Missouri went to the SEC. The University of Nebraska went to the Big 10, and Texas A&M went to the SEC as well. So they had left. And so they added 2 members to the Big 12 in 2012, and that was TCU and West Virginia. So they joined in 2012 to become the Big 12 again because, several teams had left. In 2023, July 1st of 2023, the Big 12 admitted 4 new teams to the Big 12. And they were BYU, right there, right here. The University of Central Florida, Cincinnati, and Houston. So when adding those, that made it the Big 14 right there, okay? So you're like, oh my gosh, that's what the heck. Yeah, the Big 14, but they're going to go back down to the Big 12 come 2024 because Texas and Oklahoma are leaving the Big 12 to go to the SEC. That kind of spurred the moments to have 4 teams come in to make it the Big 12 again. Let's give a little recap on the new members. Cincinnati was part of the American Athletic Conference, not the American Atlantic Conference, but the American Athletic Conference. Houston was also part of the American Athletic Conference, and so was the University of Central Florida. All 3 of those came from the American Athletic Conference. BYU, on the other hand, they were in the WAC for a while. They went to the Mountain West, but they became an independent 10 years ago. In football only, all the other sports program went over to the West Coast Conference. But now they've all come to the Big 12. So it is exciting because BYU's got some amazing sports. Okay, BYU fans. So tomorrow, September the 23rd of 2023, BYU, Cincinnati, and UCF will start their Big 12 play. You're like thinking, why isn't Houston starting? Well, Houston started last week when they played TCU. Okay, that was scheduled when Houston was in the American Athletic Conference as a non-conference game. But since they're part of the Big 12 now, that's a Big 12 game. And so they played last week. This week, Houston plays Sam Houston, and TCU plays SMU. And so here's the breakdown of tomorrow's games. September the 23rd is UCF at Kansas State, Cincinnati at Oklahoma, and BYU at Kansas. Oh, and Houston was at TCU. So all the new members are playing their first game in the Big 12 away at the current Big 12 team stadium. What a welcome, right? And unfortunately, Houston lost that game to TCU, so we'll have to see how tomorrow brings. But that is the Big 12 era here, and these 4 new schools, they are going to be making an impact. Cincinnati, they were really super good last year, and so we'll have to see how they do. So yeah, that is the Big 12, and so that's coming to you. Big 12 play starts tomorrow for everyone except for TCU and Houston. It's going to be a good Saturday. And so I like to encourage you guys to watch the Big 12, to cheer on your favorite team. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I hope your Saturdays are full of college football. That's the only football right now that's worth watching. And so until the next video, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Big 12 starts tomorrow.